The annual Google I/O is all set to kick off on May 7th, and it is being heavily speculated that we are going to see the launch of the upcoming Pixel A smartphone. I'm talking about the Google Pixel 7a, of course. We have already heard a lot in the rumor mill about the Google Pixel 7a that this phone is going to come with a bunch of new features and upgrades. Now, what are these new features? What are these upgrades? That's what we are here to talk about in this video. Hello everyone, I'm Ani of Fiiber, and here's everything that you need to know about the Google Pixel 7a. But of course, before we go ahead in this video, consider hitting that red subscribe button for detailed tech videos, and also turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of our latest updates. With that said, let's get started. Now, starting with the design of the Google Pixel 7a. So as you remember, the Pixel 6a had a striking similarity with the Pixel 6 smartphone, and similarly the Pixel 7a is going to share a lot of resemblance with the Pixel 7. So expect to see the same camera metal housing that you get on the Pixel 7. So the same camera housing will also be there on the Pixel 7a, as you can see in the renders. And so there's going to be two cameras at the back, and these two cameras are rumored to be the Sony IMX787. That's going to be the primary camera, while there's also going to be a secondary shooter that could be the IMX712 sensor. That could be the ultra wide angle camera. And because of the addition of these two new camera sensors, the thickness could increase. So the Pixel 7a could be slightly thicker than that of the Pixel 6a. Now, moving on, while we are still at the rear of the Pixel 7a, also expected this year is the inclusion of wireless charging. Now, before you get excited, though, hold your horses. Wireless charging speeds will be capped at 5 watts. So that is not very impressive, but other than this, if we talk about the material of the rear panel, so expect to see a plastic rear panel on the Google Pixel 7a, just like the Pixel 6a. So of course, the looks are going to be the same as the Pixel 7, but when it comes to the choice of material that Google is going for with the 7a, expect it to be on the lines of the Pixel 6a. However, the good part is that the aluminum metal rail could be there. Since it was there on the 6a, it could also be there on the Google Pixel 7a. Now, coming to the front of the Google Pixel 7a, again, first and foremost, a lot of similarities with the Pixel 7. So the front could be, like as I said, it could look very similar to the Pixel 7, but the bezels could be thicker. There could be a big chin at the bottom, but if you keep these things aside, then expect to see an AMOLED display on the Pixel 7a, just like the Pixel 6a, but this time around it could be a 90Hz panel. It is rumored that Google might be using a 90Hz panel on the Google Pixel 7a, and this might be a big spec upgrade according to me. It was much needed, and I hope this turns out to be true. Finally, if all this was not enough, then I will also tell you that the Pixel 7a is tipped to feature the Google Tensor G2 chipset under the hood, which means that this is the same chipset that Google also uses in the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro. So expect to see flagship grade performance, flagship grade camera performance on the Google Pixel 7a. And apart from this, if we talk about the software, expect to see Android 13. And of course, with a promise of 3 years of Android OS upgrades plus 4 years of security patch upgrades. Lastly, if I have to touch down upon the pricing of the Pixel 7a, well, first of all, there's no word on the pricing yet, but whenever Google launches the Pixel 7a in India, I think so the phone will be launched in a single variant, 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage, and the pricing could be around 40 to 45,000 rupees. I mean, considering the Pixel 6a also launched for about the same price, about 43,000 the Pixel 6a launched. So I'm expecting to see a price of about 40 to 45,000 rupees for the 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage. But what do you think, like when the Pixel 7a launches in the country, what do you think will be the price of the phone? And what are your thoughts based on the rumored specs and features that I talked about in this video? What are your thoughts about the Google Pixel 7a? Let me know everything in the comments below, and as always, for all the latest in tech, stay tuned to Fiiber. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.